Hey guys, this is Chris, Strat-O-Matic, Delaware, and I thought I would take some time this evening to share a style of play that I really love employing with Strat-O-Matic. Another Strat-O-Matic player a couple of years ago named Bruce Bundy did a video that a few of you have probably seen regarding small ball, and I thought I would throw my little spin on it as well, as much as I enjoy playing it. What is small ball? Say you got a team that doesn't have a lot of power, but you've got some guys that can get on base, draw a lot of walks. You've got some fast guys. You've got some good bunters, some hit and run guys. I mean, you can get them around the bases. That's small ball, where you're not hitting the long ball like crazy. It's small ball. Kind of like pre-World War I era baseball, before the home run became more prevalent. But it's easy to do. I mean, you really just need to know what your team's skills are and how to best employ them, how to best place batters in relation to each other to set up little micro situations where if it falls into place, you're getting an extra run or two per game. I mean, it can really pay off, especially if you do it over the long haul. So here's some things to consider. First of all, you got to get on base. This doesn't necessarily mean high batting average. You can have a bunch of 240, 250, 260 guys, but if you've got guys with on-base percentage of 350, 360 up into 400, they could be drawing a lot of walks. Get on base. Once they're on base, you need speed on the base paths. You've got to have A and B stealers, double A stealers. You've got to have guys with running ranges of 114, 115, 117 on. You've got to have guys that can get around the base paths. Running rating, you can negate a pitcher holding runners in place. You take the -1 penalty in advance play, and a 117 is still 116 running for an extra base on a fly ball B, perhaps. Sacrifice fly getting home. It negates middling outfielder's arms, even up to a -2, even a -3 is not going to hurt a 117 that badly. If he's not held, he's a 118. -4 outfield arm, he's still 114. He's very effective running the base paths, and 2 times out of 3 he's going to be safe. So definitely you want to get speed on the base paths, not only stealing, but that running rating is very important. Once they're on base, get them around. Your bunters, move the runner up. You got A and B bunters. You need to be religious about laying the ball down. A bunters advance runners on rolls of 2 through 10. 2 through 10. That means there is a 3 chances to roll 11 and 12 out of 36, 1 and 12, so that's about an 8% chance that an A bunter is not going to advance a base runner. 92% chance the man on first is going to be at second, 1 out, man in scoring position. And if he's a 117 runner, a single is going to get a run across the plate. That's how small ball works. If you got infield in, they know he's going to bunt. Okay, so he's a B bunter now, and it's 2 through 9. So you've still got an 83% chance of advancing the runner. Get A bunters on your team. Get B bunters on your team. A very good way to get them around. So is hit and run. If you've got highly rated hit and run batters, I mean an A hit and run batter, he's advancing runners. Also with some base hits, doubles and singles, but he's advancing runners on rolls of 2 through 6, 8, 11, and 12. Hit and run, you're moving them around. I mean, if you take out the A hit and runner, batter misses pitch, roll D20 for steal results on 7, you're still a 270 batter. If you've got a guy who's batting 230, 240, and he's an A hit and run with a man on base, boom, he's 270. So you're going to do much better going hit and run. Get them home. Squeeze play. The sacrifice fly if you've got fly ball Bs, with or without the question mark. Steal home. It's happened. I've done it. Not often, but I have done it. I mean, get your guys across home plate. You got to know your players. You've got to know what each strategy will produce and what each player is able to do in a given situation. If you intend to build or draft a team to play small ball for the long haul, here's some tips. First, again, on base percentage. High OBP is a must. You've got to have guys who get on base. If they're not on base, why have guys who can steal or guys who can bunt? I mean, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, sit down, go out and then get in the field. And when they get in the field, low defensive ranges, 1s and 2s. You want guys who are going to cover a lot of area. If you've got someone who's like a third base 4 with an E0, okay, so he's an E0, he's not going to make a lot of errors, but he's not going to make a lot of fielding plays either. He's going to give up, there's going to be a lot of singles, especially advanced on the top of the D20 roll. He's going to give up a lot of base hits, so you want good defensive players. You want mules on the mound. You want your starting rotation to be very, very solid. You want a couple of all-league quality starters if you can find a way to get them. It's really tough for them for enough of that quality caliber starters to make it into later rounds. So you've really got to balance the type of team you want, but you really want good starters. It can be tough to accomplish, but the better your starting rotation is, the harder it will be for your opponent to score. So you really want guys, if you've got like ratings books or something available with league drafts, you want guys with low walks and hits per innings pitched. They're not letting many runners on, and less runners on, less runners score. Your ballpark. Look at your ballpark. You want a ballpark. If you're playing small ball, you're not worried about getting too awfully many base hits. You're going to get on with a lot of walks as well. Get a ballpark that doesn't give up a lot of singles. Give up a ballpark that is like 1 on home runs, because you're not worried about hitting the ball out of the park. You're playing half your games in the stadium. Make them count. Negate the guys coming to your park who are looking to club 4 or 5 dingers out of the park in one game. Take that away from them. Don't let them have it. Let them have their slugging. Let them go crazy like that. But if they can't hit because your ballpark is tough, tough cookies. They're not getting on base. You're winning games. Something that doesn't... Bullpen. Got a closer. Okay, yeah. You want a great closer. You want a solid setup man. What do you do with the other 3 or 4 relievers you got? Get a lefty that is heck against left-handed batters. And he can have an ERA of 4 or 5. But if his first lefty side of his advanced card is strikeout, 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 ground ball A, he's facing left-handed batters. A righty comes up, yank him. Get the right-handed pitcher that's good against righties in the same way. Have situational relief pitchers. So they're going to pitch maybe 1 or 2 batters, but they're going to get from your starter going 6, maybe 7 innings if he's, got a point of weakness thing going on. He's going to get from that to the closer. So you're bridging the gap with your pitching staff. Just build a team. Use strategy. Look how just the different things that can be done with a baseball team. You don't have to have the home run. You don't have to have the strikeout king. But if you have enough good pieces in place, you can really dominate with what other people might think to be a substandard team. You will shock the heck out of everybody in the league, and they'll be like, where did this team come from? There's no way they're this good. No, you're that good. So go ahead and, play around with it, check it out, get some players. A really good recent team for this kind of play is the 2014 Kansas City Royals. They're a small ball team. If you've got that team out of that card set, get them out and play with it. Try some small ball, give it a shot, see how it fits, see how you wear it, and just have fun with it. That's what Strat-O-Matic is. If you can come up with it, if you can pull it off, you can do whatever you want to. Strat-O-Matic's awesome. go to Strat-O-Matic.com. We're winding this one up. We're putting it in the bag. Go to Strat-O-Matic.com, the company that made this fantastic game. Hal Richmond, he's been doing this for 55 years. Please support the company. Support them with your money. Buy the games and imprint card sets from them. SOMers.com, a good forum. Please go there, check it out. They've got projects, they've got historical replays, they've got a lot of ideas for strategies like small ball, and some great guys that will offer some good insight and make the game a lot more fun. Like the video if you liked it, share it with your friends, and once again, this is Chris, Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Bye now. Keep on rolling, guys. Have a good night. Take care.